Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. And welcome to another Versus video. I know this one might seem a little strange, a little odd, but hear me out. One thing that most people don't realize is that in the wintertime, 78% of your body heat, 78% escapes through the top of your head. So if you want to stay warm, you got to keep your head covered up. And if you're a child, the best way to do that is with a beanie or beanie cap or beanie hat. If you're an adult, they don't call it a beanie. They call it a watch cap. That's right, a watch cap. That is the proper term. I don't know where it comes from, and we are not going to delve into its history. I've got two. Well, I've got a lot more than two, but these are two of the latest ones that I've been wearing. The one you're seeing here is 100% acrylic, made by Maratac / County Comm, and it is listed on their website as the Isotherm Trident Knit Beanie by Maratac. Yes, they call it a beanie. Again, proper term, watch cap. This little portion here is indeed an orange trident. To me, it looked a little silly because the way you wear this particular watch cap, this little trident ends up on the back of your head towards the right-hand side. Well, I didn't like that, so I took a Sharpie. Actually, no, I took a generic black marker and, went to town on that. It honestly looks a lot better in real life than it looks on camera. For some odd reason, my camera is making it look crappy. But overall, a decent watch cap. But nothing special. It is 100% acrylic, so if you do get it wet, it does tend to dry quickly. But of course, acrylic is synthetic. And the issue I have with their watch cap is that when you go to the County Comm website, and it is available in other colors besides black. Yes, I will have a few specs in the description box below. Nothing special though. I mean, we're talking articles of clothing, not knives, not flashlights. Yeah, we're talking hats, so nothing profound. But yeah, check the description box when the video is over if you want a little bit more information. The thing I don't like is that one of the pictures on County Comm's website shows this thing being large and in charge on the head of what looks like an average adult. No, I'm sorry. I'm an average adult, and this thing is a little bit small on me. I don't know who they got to model the hat. All you see is the back of their head wearing the hat. I'm guessing it's a very petite dude or maybe a petite young woman. This watch cap looks absolutely huge on them. like it covers up a huge area of their head. No, no. It's the main issue with this watch cap is that it has a tendency to ride up as you're wearing it if you're an average adult with an average size head. So there's that issue. And that is the main one. It has a tendency to ride up on the head, exposing the bottom of the ears, and you definitely don't want those to be cold. So sizing is an issue, even though County Comm claims one size fits all. Well, yes, it does, but there's a difference between, say, a petite young woman who's wearing this and it covers up most of her head versus an average size adult male, where it does cover the head, but with a tendency to ride up, exposing the bottom of the ears. I mean, I'm constantly tugging this thing back down. The advantages, well, because it's made of thinner material than, say, a wool watch cap, you can actually fold this up pretty easily and tuck it into a coat pocket. So that's a good feature. I do have an emergency winter coat I keep in the trunk of my car. And in one of the pockets, I've got a good winter scarf, not too thick, but gets the job done. Other pocket, I keep a thick pair of LL Bean winter gloves. They're not the best. Yeah, they're not the best, but the palms have leather on them, so that does come in handy. What I don't have is a watch cap, because most of the watch caps I own are thicker material than this one. So this will keep your head warm, but just realize it's thinner material than most of the watch caps I own, which are also acrylic. But if you need something that you can shove into a winter coat pocket, it does have that advantage. Being acrylic and being a bit thinner in material, it will dry faster, so that's another advantage. But as for keeping you warm, it's, in my humble opinion, it comes up a little short. So let's take a look at a really good watch cap. Now, this one on the outside is unbranded, and as you can see, it is a bit thicker on the sides compared to the one by Maratac. The one by Maratac is taller by about an inch than this genuine Ragg Wool watch cap. And let me make that distinction. Rag as in R-A-G-G, not R-A-G. This is not something that you're going to see a jaded waitress at a bar using as a rag to clean up the joint. No, no. Ragg Wool, 2Gs, what you're dealing with is genuine 100% wool that is thicker than regular wool and not quite as soft, but still soft enough. So thicker, not quite as soft, but wow, is it ever warm. And I got this 100% Ragg Wool watch cap from the website Survival Resources. I'm no stranger to Survival Resources. I'm no stranger to County Comm. I have bought a ton of merchandise from both sites. And yeah, this one, Survival Resources, and not quite as tall as the County Comm version. However, quite a bit wider. We're talking 1.5 inches on both sides. Yep. So ironically, this is a better fit on an adult male skull than the one from County Comm. Yeah. This one also has a slight tendency to ride up a bit as you're wearing it, but nowhere near as bad as the one from County Comm. This is incredibly warm, not quite as soft as regular wool, and definitely not nearly as soft as acrylic, but it is thicker material, and wow, does it do a fantastic job of keeping your head warm. Now, some of you might be thinking, ooh, 100% rag wool? That sounds expensive. Actually, no. The 100% acrylic watch cap from County Comm is $10. This 100% rag wool watch cap from Survival Resources, 14. Now, I get it when you're talking about something that costs $10 versus $14. That's, yeah. But no, this is 100% rag wool and made in the USA. There's a label in here that clearly says so. This is made in the USA, 100% rag wool watch cap for only $14. The 100% acrylic watch cap from County Comm for $10. They don't tell you where it's made. They don't. And I highly doubt that it's made in the USA. I doubt it. That's all I'm saying. And I've seen watch caps similar to the one from County Comm. Similar quality, 100% acrylic, similar thickness or thinness, being sold in my neighborhood for right around $5. So, yeah. But this is amazingly warm. Again, in terms of height, the one from County Comm is about 1 inch taller. In terms of width, on both sides, 1.5 inch here, 1.5 inch here. So that's 3 inches wider. And oh yeah, if you're an adult male, you can definitely tell the difference. Definitely. I mean, if you're looking for a watch cap that is somewhat warm and you can fold it up easily and put it into a jacket pocket, you might be better off with the County Comm / Maratac version. Although you'd probably be better off looking around for a watch cap sold locally in your neighborhood for maybe right around half the price of the County Comm. But this, it's still soft enough that you can fold it over. and put it into a large winter coat pocket instead of a smaller one. But this is so incredibly warm. I mean, it's no contest, guys. No contest at all. This is just amazing. It's made in the USA. It's 100% rag wool. It is amazingly warm, and it's only $14. That's a bargain. The one from County Comm, not that much. Seriously, before you order the one from County Comm, look around in your neighborhood where you live. You'll probably be able to find the same quality 100% acrylic watch cap for a few bucks less, and you don't have to pay for shipping, and you don't have to wait for it to arrive. Here's the thing. It's winter, it's freaking cold outside, and the best way to retain as much body heat as possible is by covering up the top of your head. 78% of your body heat escapes through the top of your head. When winter rolls around, you're an adult, you need a watch cap. And not just any watch cap, a good one, and this is a good one. In terms of negatives, not much. Some of you are probably thinking, well, wait, if that's 100% wool, that means it's not going to dry as quickly as the acrylic one. True, however, here's a weird thing about wool. When wool gets wet, it still retains its ability to keep you warm. That's right. If you've got on a pair of 100% wool gloves and they happen to get wet, well, it's not going to be the most comfortable thing in the world, but you can still wear those gloves after wringing them out, and they're still going to be a bit wet. You can wear those, and they will still help your body retain heat. That's not true when it comes to acrylic. When it comes to wool, oh yeah, gloves, hats. When wool clothing, 100% wool clothing gets wet, you can still wear it and it will still help you retain your body heat. So even though acrylic dries faster, while this is still wet, you can still wear it and enjoy the benefits of it. Now, one huge disadvantage, wool meets skin. Oh no, I'm itching like a lunatic. Well, no, you're not. I've got a full head of hair. I've been wearing this, and my scalp does not itch, not even once. It's basically a myth that all wool clothing, if worn against skin, will itch. A lot of it will, but experts in the manufacturing process have found ways to create wool clothing that won't itch on contact against bare skin. And whoever makes this watch cap, oh yeah, they know what they're doing. 100% rag wool, 0% itch. So this definitely gets a recommendation, because why spend money on a watch cap that will barely keep your head warm when you can spend a few dollars more and get something fantastic like this? Again, 100% rag wool from survivalresources.com. You guys know me. I am not affiliated with any online retailer. Zero. I just happened to get this watch cap from Survival Resources. So, hey, if you want one, that's where to go. And if for some odd reason you want the County Comm / Maratac version, countycomm.com. This gets a conditional recommendation, very conditional. If you need a thin material watch cap that you can fold up extremely easily and put it into a small winter coat pocket, yeah. Unfortunately, the fact that you can do that means there's not a lot of material, and yes, it does have a tendency to rise up on the skull unless you happen to have a slightly smaller than normal head. But yeah, a nice folding emergency watch cap, there you go. But again, check your neighborhood first before ordering from County Comm. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't worry, my channel is not going to become a fashion channel. No plans of doing that. This is just a one-off clothing video. And I promise, no more watch cap videos. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. Unfortunately, it's still dangerous. Take care.